Welcome to Uncle's Channel. Thanks for watching today. Let's talk about a cheese or easy to defeat Adyr, the Bereft Exile in Lords of the Fallen. And for this being the final boss in the game, this is a very easy battle, but at the same time, I still personally think it's a pretty cool battle in the game, and I like the mechanics behind it. But when you go into the boss battle here, I do recommend go into this turn umbral state before you even begin the battle, because it can make it so much easier, because you can take all the little parasites out at the start of the battle, and you don't have to worry about them anymore for the rest of the entire fight when it starts getting a little bit harder, because they're already all disconnected from the host. And so go ahead and turn umbral, run through the entire little area. I start on the bottom left here, destroy all the little parasites attached to the people here, run up to the top floor, destroy all those parasites, run off to the other side of the top floor, destroy all those little parasites. It takes like one slice. The bottom floor, destroy all of them. All the parasites are gone here, and at this point he's going to start basically infecting one or two at a time of the little people or little creatures out here with his I don't know what, there's probably lore in the game. We're going to call it the little red thorn. And you're going to basically infect him with the little red thorn here. And at that point, all you have to do is get out your javelin and just simply from a distance. I'm using the enhanced short javelin, but if you got a better throwable that you like, feel free to use that. And just simply throw the javelin at them, and one or two hits, they're dead. And then the little red thorn here is going to come out, infect two other people or three other people, and they're going to start, trying to attack you. Just simply stand back, throw the javelin at them, and kill them off, and then just simply run throughout the entire arena here and kill off the people who are infected with the little red thorn. Now, there's no reason to kill off anybody until they are officially infected, because otherwise it doesn't take away any of the boss's HP when you kill them. They have to have that little red glow around them in order for HP to actually go away from the boss when you kill these creatures. Now notice I am saying use the javelin for all of this, and I do recommend that because if you use pure melee and run up there, you might get trapped in like a little lava flow around them, and you might get some damage that way, or end up dying, and you're already in umbral state here. You don't want to take a chance on getting any unreasonable damage. And so I say just do everything from a distance with your javelin. If you need to refill it at any point, use your ammunition pouch, your ammunition satchel, refill it that way, and just simply do the entire battle from a distance, and just simply search for the ones that have a little red glow. Throw your javelin, take them out, and you'll have the battle finished off in no time. It is very, very simple. You just simply start the battle off, go into umbral, destroy all the parasites, and then just go through and pick them off one by one with your javelin when they turn red. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos listed up above, and as always, go out there, find a great game to play. Simply have a great rest of the day.
Distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me, and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods. Figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. expect an outcome. The people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in false light and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now! You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god! I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will. The world in which you exist is my world, my home, and yet mankind. I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.